Welcome to part 7 of BFB, but there's no split. This is the exit as of BFB 64. This is the order of teams being up for elimination. And this is the teams as of BFB 64 with 14 contestants left. We have no time to lose, so let's get started. But first I have some changes that I want to make. Apparently, Satomi confirmed that there would never be another elimination in BFB that would be out of the voters' control, which kinda ruins the whole last episode. So, I'm gonna make some changes based on that. Looking back through the last 6 eliminations, I think this is how they probably would have went. I also apparently left Robot Flower out by mistake. I never even noticed, to be honest, before. So we had her in the exit between Bottle and Nickel, which is where she was eliminated. One more thing. We reached the final 14. You know what that means? It's the end of the team phases and the beginning of the points phase. Now, let's actually get started. Four decides to pull a twist and have a triple rejoin. With one person rejoining from each team phase, it would be a great way to mix things up some, I think. Here are the top 3 for each phase. Phase 2's rejoiner is pretty obviously Black Hole, but what about the other 2? In the exit, Pencil and Match will have had a chance to make up with Bubble, so the trio may all gain lots of votes. For Phase 3, Pin, Ruby, and Blocky are simply more popular than the rest, except Pin, who isn't in the top 3 because she was just eliminated. Going back to Phase 1, Pencil will rejoin, having been super close previously as well as being the first eliminated overall. I also think the Pencil voters would then vote Ruby, because she's in the alliance as well. Before we get into this first elimination of the points phase, I should explain how it's going to work. Let's say that Coiny gets first place in a challenge and that Pen gets 17th, aka last place. The amount of points they receive is the number opposite their placement times 4, because why would the multiplier be anything else? Coiny would gain 4 times 17, or 68 points, and Pen would only gain 4 times 1, or 4 points. The contestants with the bottom third lowest scores will be put up for elimination, unless there's a 2 or 3-way tie, in which case all contestants in the tie will be put up. Anyways, this is what the points look like after the first points phase challenge, with Coiny placing first and Pen placing last. As a result, Pen, Tennis Ball, Clock, Book, and Flower would be put up for elimination. Safe are Pen, Book, and Flower. The bottom 2 are Clock and Tennis Ball. Without Golf Ball being up for elimination, there's no way Tennis Ball gets out. This means Clock falls short due to being up against others who are more loved than he is. I feel he could make them merge, but he definitely won't last long after that. Look how close we are to the end now. Anyways, here are the point totals right now. This is how each contestant places. These are the new point totals. And the 5 highlighted in red are the ones put up for elimination. Pen, pin, donut, flower, and tennis ball. Safe this time are donut, pen, and flower again. The bottom 2 are pin and tennis ball for the second time. Neither has had much relevance lately. However, coiny pins would say pin for sure. This results in the unlikely event of tennis ball getting out before golf ball. Halfway through this part, we are. This is the placement before the challenge. This is how each contestant placed in the challenge. Pen getting first, coin getting last. This is their new scores after the challenge, with gelatin way in first. In pin in last, and donut, flower, coiny, pin, and woody are up for elimination. Safe are woody, flower, and donut. The bottom 2 are pin and coiny due to the Woe Bunch spoiler effect. However, I feel like coiny has more fans overall. This leads to pin actually being eliminated this time. BFB 69 is not very interesting. Let's just get into the elimination. This is where everyone was point-wise prior. This is how each of them placed in this episode's challenge. Then there's the new point totals. And finally, we'll get to see who is up for elimination this time. Coiny, donut, flower, pen, and pencil. The first time one of the newest rejoiners is up for elimination. Safe are pen, donut, and coiny. The bottom 2 are pencil and flower. It's getting really difficult to deduce who will be eliminated. I mean, at this point, only fan favorites remain, or people who newly rejoined. However, I think Pencil will stay since she just rejoined not that long ago. Looks like it's the end for the self-proclaimed Floral Queen. At least she technically performed better than her first season. I'm running out of things to say in this section, so let's just move on. This is the totals before the challenge. This is how they each placed in the challenge, followed by the change in points, and that will lead to Coiny, Woody, Pencil, and Black Hole being put up for elimination. The safe objects this time are Coiny and Black Hole. The bottom two are the last remaining wooden contestants, Pencil and Woody. People are losing interest in Woody by this point, and they don't want him to win. They also think Pencil will have redeemed herself and become likable again. So Pencil will stay because people would vote for her to get Woody out. That, and she rejoined fairly recently. It's honestly kind of crazy when you think about it. Before BFB, nobody ever expected Woody to have any chance ever. But now he constantly makes it far in predictions, if not winning at all, which here at least he won't. Second to last part of this episode. Let's go. Here's the beginning part, the part where we have the original points. Then we'll see the placements of each of the objects again. This will determine their point totals. And then the point totals will determine who's up for elimination, which this time is Coiny, Golf Ball, Pen, Remote, and Black Hole. Safe are Remote, Black Hole, and Golf Ball. Our very surprising bottom two are Pen and Coiny. Let's be real, without Eraser / Blocky and Pin respectively, these two aren't that interesting. This is also Coiny's third time in a row being up for elimination, and people are starting to be frustrated about that. So I think some of Coiny's voters may save Pen instead. Much like Flower and Woody before him, though, he can rest easy knowing that he's far more liked than he ever was. It's the final episode of this part, of the second to last part of this series. Once again, we'll see who got the most points, determined by the highest and lowest placements. And those point totals will determine who's up for elimination. Donut, Golf Ball, Remote, Taco, and Black Hole again. Safe are Remote, Donut, and Golf Ball. The bottom two are Taco and Black Hole. Taco because of her relevance, and Black Hole because he rejoined. And rejoiners never win. However, I think Black Hole will stay. She fought a good game and won many people over, but in my opinion, Taco's time here is finished. That's all for now. Next time is the final part of the series. comment in the next 48 hours on this video only with hashtag BFBBTINS, and I'll give you a shout out at the end of the last part. Thanks for watching. Part 8 coming eventually.